So here's my attempt to scrap this submersible sump pump for the copper that's in it. I recently got into melting, trying to make copper bars because one of the sponsors sent me a product and did a video for it, and it was pretty cool. I like doing that video, and I wanted to make more copper. My video, I used scrap busted waterline pipe and cleaned it up and got a little piece of a bar. It wasn't a full bar. And I was hoping to get a bonanza of copper out of this and scrap for the first time a water pump. Easier said than done. This one came with challenges because this is about maybe 15 to 18 years old, and it's been sitting in my basement out of service for probably about 2 years, 3 years, and it's time to get busy. Now, I wasted my time taking off this cap because that's not what the copper is. So that was a bit of a waste of time. I am doing this for the first time, so the rust is pretty interesting, tremendous, and now I'm slowly breaking out the proper tools, and using the impact gun led to a lot of broken off screws. And now I took off all the screws except one that was stripped. So here I am. I'm gonna muscle this thing out, with a standard Stanley screwdriver. All the proper tools I had. I was basically lazy. My tools were all over the place, and I didn't want to go get the proper tools to accomplish the job. So I figured I'd just muscle it because why not? It's better to do it the hard way than the easiest way, right? So it's funny here how the water came out. I mean, this is amazing. This thing hadn't been in water like 2 years, so it was holding this water inside the pump for all that time. Like, wow, it's like a time capsule. So the seals were still holding up, after all that time, and the pump just stopped working. So maybe it was the wires corroded. Who knows if I could have rebuilt it, or I think water got in the top part, the electronic part. That was the issue. So I'm just trying to pry this thing. You see that bolt on the left side that's stripped, and that's barely holding. And I'm just gonna pound this thing out, and muscle it, because I like doing things the hard way. And here is where I said, let me get some safety glasses, because a little bit of rust shot up towards my face. And I said, you know what? Let's be smart. So I got my safety glasses, and let's just whack it with the big hammer. Broke the tab off of that other screw that came out. So I don't know if this cast iron was like compromised with the rust, that it's easily broken. And I should have had a cutter. I probably could have got the sawzall out, but with the metal blade, but that's in the basement. Who wants to go all the way downstairs? So over here I'm contemplating my choices for what I wanted to do that day. So I break out this tool that was given to me by another sponsor, and it's pretty cool, but not doing the job. That pretty much was a total fail, so I abandoned that quickly. Here, I'm just picking at it, trying to think like, let's go with the big hammer. And voila. Just like that came off. And look, all that copper there. Now, the tricky part was pulling that part out of the cast iron shell, which didn't look like it was gonna budge. I tried several things, and sadly I just took what I could reach, and that's the copper wire that I took for the motor. Later on, I'm gonna saw that cast iron shell off when I get a proper cutting blade with the big right angle grinder. Today's not the day. So I'm even scrapping the extension cord. You know, all these lines are copper, so I just got to strip them. And I don't know about this plug, whether it's copper or not. I'm gonna leave that for another time. So I'm gonna put this together, and with my original copper bar, I'm gonna remelt and see if I get a more substantial bar. Come on along for the ride, and thanks for watching.